If you haven't picked up the latest PES Wind, I'm holding it in my hands. If you're watching me on YouTube, it's heavy, Joel. This edition is thick. And I was scanning through it and noticing a pretty good article from the Odense port in Denmark and how massive that facility is. It's incredible, and how they've really transitioned from basically being a steel port to being a renewable energy wind port.
Yeah, if you are a part of anything in offshore wind, you've been touched by the port of Odense, or you've been connected to it at some point in time. Even some onshore wind projects. So it is Denmark's largest port, 8.5 million square meters. And for those of us who don't speak in square meters, that's about 1,800 acres, which is massive. Like, that's just a huge facility. And they have a lot more available there too. 2 million more meters available, and they're going to be growing by another million square meters. So another 250 acres that they're going to be growing by. And what they're doing at the port is they're continuing to innovate and basically make a port a part of the whole supply chain, which is really cool. So they want to be an all-component offshore port. So they want to have all the components, as many as they can actually manufacture there on site or nearby, they want to do right there. Then they want to do the sub-assemblies right there on site. So you have less handling materials, less risk involved, less logistics cost. And by doing all this, they think that they can actually reduce the cost of a turbine by 2 to 3%, which, I mean, to the armchair engineer, it makes sense, right? Do it all in one spot. Don't have to handle it, pick it, move it, anything like that. Things cost less. So they have a massive amount of acreage. They got big plans for being an offshore wind port. But the other side of this thing in the port of Odense is they're an innovation hub. So there's test facilities down there. They do a lot of robotics. Maersk was down there for a long time doing large scale robotics for ships. So they've continued that legacy. So a lot of big things going down on there. And being that it's robotics and a innovation type hub of a facility, the engineers and researchers can be right on site developing things with new products right as they get loaded up quayside and off to fix the energy transition or to lead the energy transition. So the Port of Odense, pretty cool article in the PES Wind magazine this week.
Yeah, so if you haven't downloaded your copy, go to peswind.com. It's free, and you can check out all the cool articles.